We've all experienced stress in our lives in one form or another. Stress can affect us in many different ways and for many different reasons. Whether it is from school, friends, family, or finances, stress is an inevitable part of life. That's why it's important to recognize stress and sources of stress in our lives and learn how to manage and avoid stressful situations. Stress seems to be more prevalent more than ever. Recent polls show that over a third of all Americans say that they are living under extreme stress, and about half of Americans say that their amount of stress has increased over the past half-decade. Numerous causes are responsible for this, including new financial difficulties many Americans face due to the after effects of the economic crisis, increased pressures at schools, and many other reasons. This can lead to serious effects on individuals. According to another study, 30% of teens reported feeling sad or depressed because of stress. Even more alarming, there are a reported 5,400 suicide attempts by young people in grades 7 to 12 in the U.S. every day, which all signs indicate stress to be a major factor in this trend. Stress is defined, according to the dictionary, as a state of mental tension and worry caused by problems in your life, work, and other reasons. As we said, the tension and worry can come from many sources, but it is important to manage them. Stress can come in the form of stress overload, which is when there is too much stress to do in one's life and too little time to do it, or in the form of negative stress, which is caused by an unanticipated event or crisis, among many other forms. Stress can be overwhelming if proper steps are not taken to deal with and manage stress, and can severely affect both your mental and physical state. Fortunately, there are many effective ways you can manage your stress as well. For example, you can maintain healthy habits which will give you routine and help you build resistance to prevent stress. Or you can look to utilize a strong support system to help you get through stress. There are many great online communities and websites such as teenhelp.com where you can discuss your stress with others who are facing similar problems. Or you could talk in person to a friend, teacher, parent, or guidance counselor. If your stress is serious, you might also consider seeing a therapist who might be able to help you get through every day of stress. These are just a few of the many possible ways to deal with stress. Enjoy.
In a world where, according to NBC Studios, teenagers are more stressed out than adults, two teenagers will try to show how to cope with these situations and how to recognize when you're in them.
Hey Langston, you want to hang out?
Sorry, Lloyd. I'm really overwhelmed with homework right now. Especially this PosDec media project is going to take forever. I've been working on it for like 5 hours straight.
Whoa there, did you know that stress might actually kill you, and not just metaphorically? Stress is linked to 6 of the leading causes of death, including heart disease, cancer, lung ailments, accidents, cirrhosis of the liver, and suicide. I know you have a lot of work, but keep in mind that it's important to manage your stress. You need to relax. One of the best ways to relieve stress is to just leave the room for a few minutes and catch your breath. In fact, taking breaks and clearing your mind can actually improve your productivity and reduce your stress by allowing you to work more efficiently and quickly.
Yes, you're right. Let's go get something to eat. There's a lot of ice cream in the fridge right now, and I always like to eat when I'm stressed.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. Eating to cope with stress is never a good idea. In fact, according to a CNN report, numbing yourself with food rather than dealing with your feelings can increase stress, which in turn can raise your blood pressure and weaken your immune system. In addition, binge eating is a big problem in America today, with an estimated 2 to 5% of all Americans suffering from binge eating disorder.
Oh wow, I never knew that. I guess I should skip the ice cream then. I never knew I had so many bad habits when it came to stress. Do you have any suggestions on what I can do to reduce stress now and in the future?
I do. Let's go.
So, Lloyd, what are we doing here in the hallway?
Well, we're here to play sports. Did you know that sports help you focus? And according to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, sports are also very effective at reducing fatigue, improving alertness and concentration, and at enhancing overall cognitive function. This can be especially helpful when stress has depleted your energy or ability to concentrate. Getting the recommended 30 minutes of exercise a day can really go a long way in making you feel better.
Wow, I feel great.
I knew you would. A Stress in America survey found that although 20% of teens use exercise as a tool to cope with stress, it is a much more effective method of dealing with stress other than other activities such as playing video games or surfing on the internet.
Do you have any other suggestions on how I can deal with stress?
Well, when it comes to planning your daily activities, label what is most important and what is least important. This allows you to organize your thoughts and make everything manageable. If you record yourself for a couple of days, you will see where you spend your time being productive and where you're not. This way, in addition to organizing your schoolwork, you can manage all of your extracurricular activities effectively. Also, according to the same Stress in America survey that I told you about earlier, the minimum sleep you should be getting is around 8.5 hours of sleep. But that kids with low stress got around 7.8 hours of sleep, and kids with high stress got around 6.9 hours of sleep. Both are lower than what is suggested. Sleep is necessary because it allows the brain to recuperate. Teens that don't get enough sleep are sluggish, irritable, and unable to concentrate.
Thanks.
You are welcome, but I have to go now.
Wait, do you have any more tips? I don't know if we have enough to finish the PosDec project.
That is true, but you are actually finishing the last tip right now. Talking about your stress problems with a friend or family member is a great way to get relief.
Wow. Wait, before you go, do you know any good resources that I can go to when I need to deal with stress?
Yeah, http the two dots / the real cost dot be tobaccofree.hhs.gov is a great governmental website which has a page dedicated to stress as well as other great pages on decision making. A more local way to get help would be getting a therapist or management help, and there are many in the local area, like the ILD, which is in Lexington, and many others nearby, such as McLean Hospital. And you could also get a tutor for helping with homework. If you can't afford one, talk to your teachers about how you can plan with them instead of planning with a professional.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. I hope you and our viewers have realized that there are great ways to reduce and control stress, and that there are many people who can help and will help you along the way. Stress can affect us all in many ways for many different reasons, but it is both simple and very important to find ways to manage and prevent stress and live a happier and healthier lifestyle.